What am I doing again?
Quick, make as much noise as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought a prop to go with my pseudo costume.
I was gonna say I really like the t-shirt. Well, I like everybody's t-shirts except these.
I don't really. I really don't have nerdy shirts whatsoever. Unless you want me to wear like a Python meetup girl t-shirt. I really don't have any. I did bring my Sailor Moon t-shirt, but that's not it.
Biggest nerds I know.
I got
Exactly.
it as a
So
Christmas present.
I don't know. I don't need that.
I don't even know where it came from, actually. Like, I don't know where they got it.
You should have worn your Sailor Moon.
I did bring it with me in case you guys forced me to wear it.
You don't like your Sailor Moon?
No, I do, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wanted to like that comment so much.
I can put it on really quickly.
No, it's okay.
We've got
I think you
time.
should strip for the camera. That will totally get us more
Triple
views.
the ratings.
I agree.
Yes.
You should just change real quick.
All right, we're live.
I'm pretty sure we're
Paul, do
live.
your thing.
Oh, we're
All right, everybody. Welcome to Ladies, Lairs, and Loggers, episode 2. Second Tuesday that we're doing this thing. Title of this episode is Everybody Dies. So.
Not The Empire Strikes Back.
Well, basically, you guys are ready, right?
Yep.
Well, let's go straight into it. So last time, the last thing you guys found out was you got a letter from and you now know that the terrorist group is called the Mourners. And what are you going to do with all of this information that you guys have gathered? Oh, and everybody who's watching, I apologize. My voice devolves over the evening, course of the evening.
Paul will be narrated with sign language.
Okay, do we leave off that we were all still in the camp, or?
You guys were all still in town.
Okay.
You guys had basically just finished
refugee
gathering
camp.
info. So, I mean, I don't know where you guys have decided to go. Have you decided to go to, like, your favorite inn and have a seat and
Drink.
try to figure stuff out?
Discuss our plans.
I think that's a good idea. We should discuss our plans over a round of Hello Kitties.
Yay.
Nom nom.
Well, up to you guys now.
All right.
Okay, so we have this terrorist group. They're the Mourners, but we don't know anything else. We don't know who they are. Are they all like the same race? Are they from the same country? Like, this doesn't.
There's a lot of unknowns.
From the info, from the info that you gathered, because you all went out and you all got stuff. Only the highest roll of all of you got the flyer, and so you have the flyer with you. Like I said, it's a lot of anti-Syrian rhetoric, mostly aimed at the political class. It's mostly aimed at the prince and the leaders of House Cannith, because House Cannith originated in Seir. So it's mainly aimed at all of them, saying that they prolonged the war, that they caused unnecessary deaths, that the mourning was their entire fault, that they haven't paid enough for the blood of all the Ondarian and Brelish soldiers that died within the borders on that day. So they're very, it's very much like,
Day Ticker Jews!
pretty much. It's very it's because remember, the war has only been over for about 3.5 years. So the peace treaty. Am I boring you, Lynn?
No, I think while fidgeting, and this is just, I'm listening to you.
It's like a sure sign of a GM losing his group is the fact that they start stacking dice.
I'm sorry.
Like when a castle forms in the middle of the table, you have lost your group and you may as well pack up your stuff and leave.
That looks cool.
Alright,
very excited about our new dice.
I will stop. I really am excited about my new dice, and so I want.
All right, we'll chalk this one up to dice excitement.
I painted my fingernails to match them.
That is pretty legit.
So basically that's what's on the leaflet.
Can you name those two groups again? You said they blamed the Syrians for murdering off, and then you named like two groups.
The Brelish and the Ondarians.
Alright, who the hell are these people?
I'll pull out my handy 5 Nations book here.
They are assumingly two groups of people and or nations,
Yeah.
or maybe just families,
Thank you, Happy Helper Tom.
Which are people.
which are people. Well, they could not
Are
be
they?
people. They
Are
could
they?
be an alternate race that might not consider themselves people.
Right.
I'm just totally bullshitting. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Right. Ooh, we have a map.
Oh
Our
dang.
maps.
Oh my god.
This is on Dare, and this is Breland,
Wow, I butchered that spelling.
That's okay.
and this here, this area called the Mournland, that was Seer. Basically, this whole area is like nuclear wasteland. It's
And that's you are here. Can you point? You are here.
oh, you are. You are here.
Okay. Yeah, somebody's got to pull this up to the
Yep.
camera, I think,
Oh, hold on.
and then do your thing.
Okay, so they're against the Sirens. And the Sirens.
Well, they were the people that
and
were
you've
slaughtered,
met-
right?
Huh?
Weren't they the people that were slaughtered?
Yeah, the Brelish and the Ondarians, basically the Brelish, the Ondarians, the Thrains, and the Carnathy were all the people who fought. Well, them and the Sirens were the ones who fought in the last war. Those were the 5 nations that basically were fighting over who got to rule after the king died. Because what happened was the king died, and everybody, and his 5 children basically tried to usurp the throne. And I may have to correct myself if I'm wrong, because I might have my succession wrong. But I believe that it was the ruler of Seir who was the next in line. Like, she was the next in line for the throne. And one of her brothers tried to usurp her, and that started the whole thing. And so basically each child claimed the throne, and this giant war ensued. Most of the fighting happened on the border within Seir. And on the day of mourning, there was a lot of armies in Seir, and everybody who was caught in the blast died. Which would instill a little bit of hatred across the...
Alright, now that makes sense.
Do we know who did the blast that caused the
No,
war?
that is the great mystery of the Mournland. No one knows what caused it. And there are rumors that it started in a city called the City of Making. There's also rumors that it started in Metrol. Basically, there weren't enough people who survived from the area that it started from because they couldn't escape it.
And this thing just basically vaporized people.
It actually only vaporized some. Others just fell over dead and have not decayed.
Oh.
Like, there are vast plains in the Mournland where armies still lie,
Why hasn't anybody buried them?
because getting to them is incredibly difficult, and sometimes because of the weird magic that exists in the Mournlands, sometimes the battles replay themselves every night, or on random nights, or it's a very, very difficult thing.
Would it be... If a battle is replaying, is it replaying like an illusion that if you see it, you're not touched, kind of like a holodeck? Or is this something like...
It depends. It literally depends.
So this is
You
unknown.
die in the battle, you die in real life.
Oh no.
Sometimes the battles are sometimes the corpses rise up and fight the battles themselves, and then return to the places where they died. Sometimes it's just spirits. Sometimes it's just magical illusions.
That's a lot of sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit going on in there.
It's like a weird black magic, mana wasty type whatever happens. Like Wonderland.
So people don't go in there, basically.
Yeah, only
You could.
Is there any way to cleanse
you
the
were
area
crazy.
with like some kind of white magic or?
nobody knows. People have tried various things to take care of this. So.
And no one has succeeded.
Maybe we should try to investigate who or what house or what entity might be capable of doing such magic.
Probably all of them, I would think.
Well, House Canath is the prime suspect for this, which is why they get blamed for the mourning on a more relevant scale. And but the thing is that nobody knows what happened, and that's why the peace has stayed a peace, because basically, think of if Canada suddenly disappeared.
Yay!
No, not our hat.
But think of that. Like, think of if like, well, not even Canada, because there's too many uninhabited places in Canada. Think of if the United States just immediately disappeared, and like an explosion happened, and like somehow America became a desolate post-apocalyptic wasteland, and only the people near the edges were able to survive, which is why New Seer exists, because some Seers did survive either from being outside of the nation, or by running across the border where the mist mysteriously stopped.
So it was something that had a border, basically. Like
Yes, if you were to walk to the Mournland right now, you would see the wall of dead gray mist,
Okay.
which is, once you cross that, navigation becomes difficult. Getting lost is a very big thing, and healing magic. Natural healing and healing magic does not work.
Oh.
Which is what makes traversing the Mournland very dangerous.
Well, okay, going with that analogy, if America suddenly disappeared, I would probably go to the Middle East to start looking for
the next biggest power.
Well, just think of,
so I feel like we need to go somewhere to.
well, what I'm getting at is that the mourning probably isn't really where you need to start your inquiries.
But we'll have to go there eventually.
Foreshadowing. I mean, you are basically that is a higher caliber mystery than you are ready to take on at the moment.
What's wrong with a bunch of level ones going directly into the heart of darkness?
Actually,
Sounds great.
That actually wasn't.
But it's mostly because some of the greatest minds in the nation, and you all know this, it's some of the greatest minds that you've read in newspapers, they can't figure it out. So it's like everybody's basically given up, and what's relevant here is the shock.
That's why we're the group of heroes. We'll figure it out.
It's the shock that has caused the peace. It's like when perfect analogy, the bombing of Japan at the end of World War II. Just the shock of that event caused them to stop fighting.
Right.
It's like
No,
that's basically what the mourning was. It was the biggest event that ceased the conflict.
My logic was, if these people call themselves the mourners, then they might be angered over the rumors that are going around. Not that we would necessarily go and immediately figure out the mourning, but following one of the rumor mills might lead us to the terrorist group that did the explosion at the Crystal.
Okay.
But I mean, what necessarily are the rumors? I mean, aren't they the ones basically just spreading them?
Roll. Whoever wants to take another look at the parchment, roll an intelligence check. DC 15.
I should not.
DC 12.
Can't hurt.
Yeah, I
Who's
have
got the
I
highest
have a
intelligence?
9.
I got an
I have a minus
18 plus 19.
19. Looking at it, you feel that the mourner, the term the mourners, comes from the fact that these people have lost people in the day of mourning. That it's more bereft family members, and they're just not dealing with grief properly. They are lashing out more than coming to terms. What is that? Step 3? They haven't quite hit step 4 yet.
So the anger, denial,
Anger,
Yeah.
bargaining, acceptance, depression.
It's 2.
Depression, acceptance, dabda. Oh, I was a nursing major. I remember those things.
So they're stuck on 2.
They're stuck in anger. Maybe they have some bargaining. They're like, we'll blow up your buildings and you'll give us what we want. They got that
It's
going
really
on.
bad bargaining.
It's really bad, but I mean,
They're not thinking right.
it's really forceful bargaining.
So, where are we going and what are we doing?
Well, okay, did the flyer say, was it just like an informational, or was it like
Was there any
conveniently
call to
come
action?
to, yeah.
It's just information. It's basically just a.
Okay, well that's not
letter.
very helpful.
What if, since we're sitting,
You make a knowledge local check.
it was 20, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
And your skill?
3 plus 5, 8.
Alright. You.
We are still level 1 after all.
You roll a perception check as well.
Does that count as 18? It's like
You
in the crux.
gotta roll it.
Alright, sorry.
I would have counted it. Oh.
12.
Okay, you're not quite sure if you're seeing things right, but you think, like, you're looking at it, and you think you see a watermark on it, but you're not sure. You're not sure if it's just something from the rain or something else. But it kind of triggers something in your head that you might have seen that somewhere before.
Let's take the parchment back to the alchemist. He might be able to put a solution on it and make it clear.
Please announce your rolls, what it is, and then also modify what it is, okay? Because baby can't see
Okay.
things. So,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like I rolled a 16 and then with blah blah blah, it's like 18 or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
What do you guys think? And I
I
think we
would
steal
think-
more stuff from
Does
him.
he hate
Yeah.
us?
No, he doesn't hate us. We got away without him knowing what was
Yeah, that's
going
true.
on.
Stuff.
Maybe we should bring him a gift.
We should bring him a gift.
We could bring him a gift, and then we could be like, here's some pastry. So do some shit to this flyer, please. Yeah. Alchemists like pastry, right? Like that's the thing.
Otherwise, I could gift him back one of the things I stole.
Why, look,
That
I
would be a
found
really
this.
bad idea.
I
Do
found
not
this
do
in
that.
my pocket, not on your shelf.
Do not do that. No.
Do you have bluff as a skill? Do you have points
I
in
do.
it? Do you have points in it?
I do.
All right,
I have a 6 bonus in that.
that might work. I
Until
would
he
not
goes to-
suggest it. That would be wrong. However, but if you said it and I
Until he
wasn't
goes
listening,
to put it back on the shelf and he realizes that whatever he had is missing at this point.
See, me and Phaedra are okay with this.
Yeah.
You know.
right.
I know this is wrong, but take that.
Right. I just can't really see it because if I see it, I'm like, guys,
Okay.
can't
So
do
Phaedra,
that.
what do you think about doing this behind Gwen's back?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Or we can go with bakery. I like bakery too.
I do like the bakery idea. I think that's
I think the
That-
bakery, yeah.
a safe idea.
It is a safer idea.
And then you don't have to give back the shit you stole.
That's true.
you get to keep it.
A reminder, you do still have all of your action points.
Uh-huh.
So remember that does add a d6 to your rolls if you wish to modify them.
Ah. So
I lost one.
it's
It's okay. It's probably in my room. I mean, I'm not going to use 4 today, right?
Do they replenish daily?
They replenish after you level.
Oh,
They
okay.
They're incredibly.
they're not daily.
No, they're not daily.
How often do we level?
Oh, the point!
Well,
Roll the d6.
you'll
Sorry, I just
level-
really wanted to make it rain.
I'm very like focused on this leveling thing. Like I feel like every 15 minutes in the first part of like my usual RPG I should gain a level for killing a boar or something like that. But like I haven't gained a level yet and I'm very frustrated.
Well, let's
All
start
of-
going on this mission so
Yeah.
we can level up.
Yeah.
It's all about
yeah.
experience.
So we need bakery, and then we need to go to the
Yeah.
alchemist, find out what this watermark is.
Can we find a bakery or any kind of food?
I mean, are we
for-
at like a state fair?
It's
Be like,
not-
hey,
yeah,
look,
there's gonna
here's
be
this
food.
thing.
Yeah.
Here's an elephant ear.
Right.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
All right.
It might actually be an elephant's ear.
I still have I still
old
have some
timey.
money left.
Yeah, I got a little bit of money left.
I have 70.
I am rolling
Yeah.
like it's
I
my
have
day
about
job.
50. All right, let's go buy an elephant
40.
ear or some kind of pastry.
All right.
Ching.
Roll.
I'm a cheap bastard, though. No.
Whoever is buying said pastry, roll a
Got it.
charisma check.
I can.
I am rolling. So.
No, I'll do it.
Who's got the higher charisma? Who's got the higher charisma?
I got
I have
15.
18.
I got the charming skill.
Oh.
But I think you do too, though.
No, you guys all tried to be attractive to this guy, and it
It's
failed.
right there. It's written on my paper.
Right, but I remember Lynn tried it last time, and Lynn was
No,
like, "You
shut me
like
down.
me, don't you?"
Yeah.
We can do
apparently
a
that
little
doesn't
fan
work in
dance and
real
be
life.
like, "Baker, sir, we really
So
need
that
a very
thing, I kind of stole
special,
it, but you know, it's
special
okay.
elephant here."
Are we enchanting this elephant ear, or are we just gonna get a freaking
Yeah,
elephant ear? Like, let's make it a cake. Elephant ear seems like a really crappy.
Who's
gift,
buying the
actually.
darn pastry? All right, roll.
God, I love those dice.
Number 7.
7
7 plus your charisma.
plus 18.
No,
Modifier.
your modifier.
Oh, more. 4.
4. So 11. So you go out and you don't like you find a pastry stand. You're pretty sure it's not the best pastry you could get at the fair, but you know what? It's reasonably priced and it's delicious. So you're pretty sure they'll like it.
As long as it's delicious, how much does pastry cost?
For this pastry, 2 copper.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm doubting that.
I love the intense battle music during the
The music is so well timed. Like it's,
Alright.
it's so good.
So I paid for a pastry.
This is a very intense
You have
moment.
defeated pastry.
It's right, like cupcakes. Everyone loves cupcakes. So we now have cupcakes. So let's go back to the alchemy.
Okay.
You have come upon a wild pastry when you do.
Yeah.
Eat it.
One for me, one for you. One for me, for you. Yes. Okay. So.